Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're diving into a fundamental concept in statistics that shapes our understanding of variability in countless phenomena, the normal distribution. The normal distribution, also known as the Gaussian distribution or the bell curve, is a probability distribution that is symmetric about the mean, with data near the mean being more frequent in occurrence than data far from the mean. It's like nature's favourite way of organising many types of data, from human heights to measurement errors. The concept of the normal distribution has its roots in the 18th century, with contributions from mathematicians like Abraham de Moivre and Carl Friedrich Gauss. However, its pervasive importance in natural and social sciences wasn't fully recognised until the 19th and 20th centuries. It's like a mathematical pattern that was hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered and applied across diverse fields. The normal distribution is characterised by its bell-shaped curve, with the highest point at the mean and tapering off symmetrically on both sides. It's defined by two parameters: the mean, which determines the location of the peak, and the standard deviation, which determines the spread of the curve. It's like having a customizable template for describing how values cluster around an average. Let's consider an example. Imagine we're measuring the heights of all adult women in a large population. We'd likely find that these heights follow a normal distribution. Most women would cluster around the average height, with fewer and fewer women as we move towards very short or very tall heights. This distribution allows us to make probabilistic statements like about 68% of women fall within one standard deviation of the mean height. It's like having a statistical crystal ball that gives us insights into the entire population based on a few key numbers. In the business world, the normal distribution is used in quality control, financial modelling, and market research, among other applications. A manufacturer might use it to set acceptable tolerances for product dimensions, assuming that small deviations from the target are more common than large ones. Or a financial analyst might use it to model the distribution of possible returns on an investment. It's like having a universal language for describing and analysing variability in many business contexts. So how can we apply an understanding of the normal distribution in our daily lives? Firstly, it encourages us to expect and accept variability as a natural part of many phenomena. When we encounter data or measurements, we can ask ourselves, is this likely to follow a normal distribution? What would that imply? It's like developing an intuition for what's typical and what's unusual in many situations. Secondly, understanding the normal distribution can help us interpret probabilities and risks more accurately. We can use the properties of the normal distribution to make rough estimates about the likelihood of events falling within certain ranges. It's like having a built-in probability calculator for many real-world scenarios. Lastly, this concept can improve our decision-making by helping us distinguish between significant deviations and normal variability. In areas from performance evaluation to data interpretation, understanding what constitutes a normal range can prevent overreaction to minor fluctuations while highlighting truly exceptional cases. It's like having a statistical BS detector that helps us focus on what's truly significant. In conclusion, the normal distribution is a powerful tool for understanding variability and making probabilistic assessments. By embracing this mental model, we can become more sophisticated in our interpretation of data, more nuanced in our understanding of what's typical versus exceptional, and more effective in our decision-making under uncertainty. In a world where variability is the norm, the ability to think in terms of normal distributions is more valuable than ever. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. I hope this exploration of the normal distribution has given you a new appreciation for the bell-shaped curves that underlie so much of our world. Until next time, may your data be normally distributed and your insights statistically sound. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by thepodcasthost.com and Alitu the Podcast Maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com.